Well, here we go again, folks. I'm your host, Veteran Mountain Man, and I'm going to show you an article from Vice.com. There is a link to the article down below, and Vice is basically putting forth an argument that women who are sex offenders should not be kept on the sex offender databases that were created to help police track down repeat sex offenders. And their whole argument is that it opens them up to harassment. Well, I have to say that if they're being harassed, which according to the article they are by other criminals from the penitentiaries, that perhaps they need to go to the police and file harassment claims and have the individuals who are continuing to send these harassing letters in prison punished. Because that's what our legal system is about, is maintaining an equal law for all, not creating special rights because of what's between your legs. So, here is the article from Vice. And as you can see, their initial point directly underneath, it's harder to say, well, I don't want to do this with you, or I don't want to have sex. How do you assert boundaries when you've broken the law? And the whole article is about this woman right here. Now, they give you a image, actually, of an actress who did a YouTube video over the woman. Her name is Jenny, and she is a sex offender. She's nearly in her 40s now. However, she coerced teenagers into having sex with her while she was a high school teacher. And she now gets letters from the local penitentiaries that are other offenders in kind of a love letter concept. Most of them are raunchy or very, very disturbing. And so she tries to get them before her family ever sees them. And they try to make it that this law is draconian, that she, who coerced teenagers into having sex with her, has to be on this list with other sex offenders who are primarily men, in a draconian law that stated that all sex offenders needed to be put on a registry. And that law was created because of brutal crimes against children, of which rape, molestation, and other things are part of what the sex offenders website is all about. Now here the FBI talks about how women make up 7% of the number of people on sex offender registries. And she has been receiving these for many years. I feel for her. She, however, needs to be reporting these to the police because she was convicted of having sex with 14-year-old boys. And she was 19. Now, I will admit, that is one of the least necessitative for being on the registry. But she's still on the registry. And we can't just make changes to the registry simply because she's a woman. Now, if we want to change it so that anyone in that category is removed from the registry, we can look at that. But I have a serious problem changing the process for sex offender registries for someone who is having sex with someone seriously underage. And even 19 to 14, most states consider that statutory, even if the person is barely over legal age. Why? Because 14-year-olds don't understand the same thing that 19-year-olds do. Most states, 16-year-olds for a 19-year-old will still get you sex offender registry status because of the same things. So, I think maybe Vice is barking up the wrong tree here yet again, trying to protect pedophiles. So, while I feel for this woman because she continues to get harassed, I think realistically she needs to take these to the police like any other citizen and to not expect special treatment from society for a crime she committed. She was the one who committed molestation. I have no sympathy for her. I have no sympathy for a woman that coerces an underage male or underage female to have sex with them, just like I have no compassion for a male who coerces an underage male or female to have sex with them. And I can forgive her for her crimes, but that doesn't mean she's going to get special treatment. And this idea that we need to have one standard of punishment for one group and another standard of punishment for a different group because of some sort of perceived social inequality is not how a republic operates. And the United States is still a republic at this time. So we as a nation need to stop accepting this kind of argument. It's not valid. We need to have one nation, one set of laws. Well, thank you all again for joining me. Please remember to upvote and follow me here on VidMe or thumbs up and subscribe on BitChute. Also, you can catch me on YouTube. Please remember to like and subscribe if you're catching me on YouTube, and also to watch my advertising because apparently I got remonetized finally. Surprise, surprise, I'm not actually providing that much controversial content. Thank you all. The link for this article is down below, as well as all my normal social media. Feel free to talk with me if you'd like to describe or discuss this, and have yourselves a great day.